We're looking at quite a busy week ahead in terms of data coming out of the US, China, UK, and indeed Japan. The week kicks off with the revised Japanese GDP data, and I only mention these because normally one doesn't focus on those too much, simply because the expectations of the revision look to be quite subdued. Only a marginal upward revision to 0.6, but the capex numbers would suggest it should be slightly more. We also, during the week, have Japanese machinery orders, which are expected to have a modest setback from a strong gain in the previous month, but overall not showing too much sign of trade tensions, even though there are other indicators, in particularly trade data, which continue to suggest that there is contagion from China. In the USA, the focus will be on the inflation data and the retail sales data that we have at the end of the week. Inflation is expected to be basically little changed in terms of year on year, around target 1.9 headline, 2.1 on the core. Retail sales numbers at the end of the week should be a bit of a ray of sunshine. We know that auto sales were strong, and that's going to boost the headline up to 0.6. It could be even higher. Core measures are expected to be around about 0.5. In China, I think the primary focus is how much of price pressure there is from Asian swine fever effects on food prices. It is expected to see CPI rise to 2.7. Nothing particularly for the Chinese authorities to worry about in terms of responding in monetary policy terms, but certainly a point of concern for them. And we also have trade data, which is expected to show falls across the board, both on imports and exports. And we also have lending data, which will be very important given that it's been very strong, but it should start to plateau at the current levels. Finally, in the UK, we have a whole slew of activity data, including monthly GDP. The GDP numbers are expected to fall on the month by -0.1 and basically affirm that the impression that as much as Q1 was much better than expected, the momentum has gone out of the economy. And the question now is how quickly it slows and how much payback there is going to be for that strength that we saw in Q1, given all the Brexit-related uncertainty. Politics, as ever, and trade tensions will continue to be the key drivers of markets for the week.